I think it's. I understand why he wants to leave. I feel that when you look at Messi turning up at PSG, Mbappe wants to be the main man. You can tell with his ego, he wants to be the man of the team. He's not going to be that at PSG. So I understand why he wants to leave. He wants to go and have the next 10 years at Real Madrid and be Mr. Real Madrid.
It's funny though, isn't it? Because I remember when Neymar did that and wanted to be like the big guy, and it didn't really work, did it?
No, it didn't. But if you look at Real Madrid now, who have they got really? Benzema, he's like, what is he now, 32, 33? Yeah. Mbappe can go there and be the next, call it Galactico.
But they'll need to really build that team around him because you're right, they're not the Real Madrid that they used to be. So is it a risk for Mbappe to go to Real Madrid where they're not in the kind of, I suppose, the most fruitful stages of their history?
Yeah, but he looks like the sort of player that will back himself to go there and like be the main man with Benzema. You see them at France in the Euros, they had a good partnership together, looked like they played with each other very well. So I think it just makes sense for him. And he's turned down all the contracts. He doesn't want to stay at PSG. And I think Messi coming has made him probably want to leave even more. He'll see that Neymar and Messi are best mates. He'll want to be the main man of the team. But if I was him, I'd wait a year.
That's what I was going to say to you, mate. That's what I was going to say to you. Surely, I mean, he's 22 years of age. It's not as if he has to leave. He's going to run out of time to play for Real Madrid. So surely, in footballing terms and in business terms, it would make sense for Mbappe to stay put for a year, play with Messi and Neymar, and then go when your contract's up.
I think he will want to. I think he'll want to do a year, try win the Champions League with PSG. Then he's done everything, hasn't he, at PSG, and then he can move on, having won it all at PSG. But if you're PSG, are you going to let 160, maybe 200 million pound footballer leave for free next season? It's not great business-wise, is it? But knowing their owner, it wouldn't surprise me if he'd be stubborn and says, you know what, 160, never mind. I'll probably make that in a month.
Yeah. 137 million is the current offer in pounds, and obviously 160 in euros. That's the one that's been rejected. Can you see them coming back in? Because that's only the first bid, right?
Yeah, but if you look at, if you're Real Madrid, you're thinking, can get him for free in 6 months. He can sign for you in 6 months. Why would you spend more than 137 million? But then, Ali, with shirt sales, will they make that?
Yeah, I know.
That's the thing, isn't it? So you, from a business point of view, maybe it makes sense for them to do it. But I don't know, just a lot of money, isn't it, for someone with like a year left?
Yeah, but he's 22. I just keep thinking, God, this kid has got so much to look forward to. What happens if, for example, theoretically, PSG do sell Kylian Mbappe? Kylian Mbappe goes to Real Madrid, and it leaves a bit of a hole, and they need someone. Should they move for Harry Kane?
I think it'd be the perfect signing, wouldn't it? But I'm not sure. I'm not.
Do you think he would do that?
I think Harry Kane would. I think he's desperate to win trophies, isn't he? I don't think it has to be Manchester City. I think if it was Real Madrid, if it was PSG, I think Harry Kane just wants to leave Spurs to win trophies.
Ali earlier on said it was disappointing. It would be disappointing to see him in a...
It would be, because I just like anything else, Gabby, you want to see your best players stay in the league that we work in and work with.
Yeah.
So in that point, it would be disappointing. But he would definitely do it, Harry, because he wants to win trophies and win medals, and I get that. But I could see him. I can still see him at a Manchester club rather than. Well, by the way, I can see him at Spurs the way things are going. But I could still see him at a Manchester club before PSG.
Yeah, but do you think if Man City don't want to pay the 150 that Daniel Levy is asking for, that's the fee, and PSG come over and say, all right, then we've got the money, we'll send it over right now in full.
Oh, Gabby, 100%, mate. Yeah. And by the way, if you're Daniel Levy, you want him to go to PSG because you don't want to sell him to a rival. You absolutely want to sell. If you're going to get a bid that you'll find acceptable for Harry Kane, your prize asset, you'd far rather it came from another league.
The next question is if Harry Kane does go to PSG or somewhere else, but not Manchester City, do Manchester City then make a move for Ronaldo?
I was speaking to someone last night actually about this, and I don't think Man City will go for Ronaldo. I mean, Ronaldo has been outstanding, hasn't he, in his career, but I don't see Pep going to get a 35-year-old, however old Ronaldo is, 35, 36. I just can't see it. Can you, Ali? I think he'll look at someone younger, won't he? And you'll get the chance maybe if Harry Kane doesn't work, maybe they're top of the list for Haaland next summer. Maybe just see it through this season without another striker. I mean, you've got Gabriel Jesus, who looked good the last game. You've got about 15 top-class attacking midfielders. So if I was Man City, I wouldn't even get Kane, to be honest. I'd hold out for Haaland. He's the prize asset for me.
Yeah, I'm with you. And has he not got something in his contract? He can go for a lot less next year. Something like 50 million or something.
I think
I'm
60,
sure.
isn't it? Yeah.
60 million, is it? Yeah. I'm with you, mate. I think Haaland's still the prize, you know. I was saying, Gab, I don't know, it was yourself last week, we're talking. I watched that Super Cup between Dortmund and Munich, and Haaland was excellent. Didn't score, but the other fella was unbelievable, Lewandowski. He scored 2. Gabby, he was absolutely on fire.
Still
mate.
unplayable.
Oh, unplayable, mate. I mean, he was brilliant. But the one thing that Haaland's got in the lot of them, maybe apart from Mbappe, is youth. But
Yeah.
I just see likes of Haaland and Mbappe as different types of players. Do you know what I mean? But they've both certainly got youth on their side.
Patrick is a Tottenham fan. He said, that's funny, Harry Kane to PSG. Why would a team like PSG want a second-rate striker like Harry Kane?
Wow.
A second-rate striker that has carried your team for the last how many seasons? 5 seasons, something like that?
Do you reckon that's an Arsenal fan in disguise?
I don't know.
Maybe.
What does that make your team if Harry Kane is a second-rate striker? Interesting. It's 8:16.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Laura Woods. Monday to Wednesday mornings 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.